Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the huge chef cat. So I already got it on this account, but I will switch over to another one. Essentially, down in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see like a little counter. Okay, guys, so this is me on a brand new account. Well, not necessarily a brand new account because here are my two alts. They're currently grinding away as well. So essentially, what you're gonna do if you are starting off brand new, I'm gonna show you the best and one of the easiest ways to do this. But essentially, you're gonna seat your first customer. Once they're seated, then you're going to take their. Well, I'm just gonna skip the tutorial here because we already know how to do this. Take their order. I'm stuck in place. Why? What is happening? Hold on. Okay. Now that we're out of that glitch because I had a controller plugged in because I'm stupid. So essentially you're gonna seat somebody, they're gonna run over, and they're gonna sit down, they're going to look at a menu, they're gonna want some food, you are gonna take their order. Come on. Are you holding the menu upside down? You are holding the menu upside down. There's nothing even written in there. Alright, so you take that. They want a sandwich. Take that over, put it on your order stand, take it over here, cook it up. Once that's done cooking in about 10 seconds, you can go seat some more people. Eventually, you're going to be able to automate all of this in about, 20 minutes or so after you play this. So as I play this and I grind, I'm going to just show you, I'm going to do a fast forward or, sped up version of this so that you guys can just see how it's all going to be done. Okay, guys. So now at this point, that we kind of have a well-oiled machine going here. Essentially, you want to get like all your cooks, your sinks, and your order stand all centralized, while having most of your tables and chairs kind of, you know, as tightly packed as you can get them. This is not optimal layout, but I don't really want to go through and change them. Honestly, you would probably get more if you switch them to be vertical, but I didn't want to also then have to move all this over. I was just kind of trying to get it to all be as centralized as possible. So now you can see that we're kind of expanding out this way. But if we're not continuously having this full, then that's when you want to add another chair. That means you're getting quicker. Essentially, your biggest downside or the biggest thing that is causing the start of the game and to get your funds and your customers served as fast as they are at this point in time is your stoves. Your stoves are incredibly slow, but if you go to the shop, you can see that they're incredibly expensive. But now that we're a well-oiled machine, you can probably you. I'm not gonna tell you to do this. I'm not gonna tell you not to do this. But Preston said auto clickers are good for his games. Whether or not that still goes for my restaurant, I don't know. But if you get an auto key presser, something like auto softed key presser, you can sit outside the door and record the letter E. Then you just stand here by the door and it just keeps pressing E. It keeps you from going AFK and it seats your people. So that works out incredibly well. Obviously, the best ones you want are going to be the luxury stove and the luxury dishwasher. You can get a pass that has them for 800 Robux. Take that with a grain of salt because once you AFK overnight for a day, and for the majority of a day, yeah, you don't really need that anymore. So yeah, there's that. Just keep upgrading your stoves. Eventually, you'll get once your stoves are up and running and you're producing food faster than they can eat, you can add more tables. And then you're going to end up because they're going to be eaten quicker. They're going to be everything's going to be quicker. Then you're going to want to upgrade your sinks because your sinks won't be able to keep up. It's actually 11:30 at this point in time, so I recorded for about half an hour. It took me about a half an hour of just helping out here and there to get it to this point where we're now making a couple $1,000 every minute or two. So it's pretty good at this point. Might not seem all that great, but once you get this thing to be the perfect machine and you get it over in this corner and you buy different levels and stuff, essentially you'll be serving between like 2 and 5,000 customers an hour. So to get the big cat, it'll be about 20 hours at 5,000 a customer, or 5,000 customers per hour for 20 hours. Hold on. I'm just gonna take you guys over to my other place. Okay. So essentially, this is what your main floor will look like. Essentially, it's three out. That's why. Okay, three out from the wall. Make a space. Place one here. Staggered off. Place one there. And you go up to floor two. All of the floors are like this then. So the exact same layout as floor one. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. They're all exactly the same layout. Teleport to floor 4. You can see it's the same. The only floor that is different than the at rest is floor 3, and that's because this is where I keep my kitchen. And yeah, so essentially you need 7 stoves. As I get better and as I collect up more money, I upgrade the stoves, and you guys can see that eventually I made it to here. So you don't need to buy them with Robux. Eventually you'll get there. It just takes a little bit longer. If you want to guarantee yourself the huge cat, spend some Robux. I honestly recommend, if you're not going to use an auto clicker or an auto key presser, to get the auto seat customers game pass. The auto collect money is pretty nice. Eventually your waiters and waitresses will come around and they will pick it up, but it can be slower if is a big rush. VIP essentially just awards you based on your level. Every like 30 minutes or 15 minutes, you get a stipend check. And so you get a little bit extra money every 15 minutes. So that's pretty good if you like that. I don't ever recommend buying cash because 4,500 Robux for $1,000,000. You can see this guy over here, since I've been recording, he's made like 2 million or like point two million, so like 200,000 just off of this setup. and he's just on an AFK autoclicker right now. So that's great. It's pretty cool. Um, so yeah, so that's that. That's basically how you set everything up. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Sorry for a longer video, but get that huge chef cat, right here. Essentially, once you hit 100,000, then you just go over to Pet Simulator X, and then once you're in Pet Simulator X, then it'll just show up in your inventory saying thank you for playing my restaurant. But yeah, for now, go grind that big cat. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out and goodbye.